Now, how to stay motivated even when you feel uninspired. Some days you wake up feeling like a superhero, ready to conquer the world. But then there are days when your blanket becomes your best friend, and your phone bombards you with cat videos so adorable that all your work plans vanish into thin air. If today you belong to the "I don't want to do anything" team, do not worry. This article is just for you. Now let's dive into the secrets of staying motivated. Even when everything feels dull, exhausting, and your bed seems to have stronger gravity than the actual Earth. Part 1. Why do you lose motivation? Before learning how to stay motivated, let's first understand why it often disappears faster than a candle flame in a deadline storm. Here are the main culprits that turn you from a goal-oriented warrior into a certified couch potato. Hint 1. You expect motivation to come from nowhere, but sorry, it is not a gift from the universe. A lot of people believe they need to feel inspired before taking action. But if you sit around waiting for motivation to fall from the sky like a cat waiting for food to magically appear, well, good luck, because chances are you will be waiting until next year. The truth? Motivation does not just appear. It works like a bicycle. You have to start pedaling first. The more you act, the more motivation you generate. The more you wait, the more you slide into a cycle of procrastination. Pro tip: do not wait for inspiration. Start now. Once you get into the flow, motivation will kick into turbo mode. Trick yourself with this line: I'll just do it for 5 minutes. And 30 minutes later, you are still working hard and forgot you were ever lazy. Lesson learned. Motivation is not magic. It is a reward for those who take action first. Fact 2. Your goals are too big, making your brain want to run away. If you say, "This year, I will learn 5 languages, go to the gym daily, read 100 books, and start my own company," your brain will react like, "Are you sure you are not delusional?" And soon after, it will retreat into in 2 more hours of scrolling TikTok. Solution: break goals into smaller pieces. Instead of saying, "I will read 100 books," start with just 5 pages a day. Take small steps, rather than expecting to turn into a superhero overnight. 3. You are overwhelmed and exhausted. Shocking truth: you are not a robot. If you sleep only 3 hours, eat junk food, and cram a mountain of tasks into one day, do not ask why you lack motivation. At that point, the only thing you will want to do is crawl under your blanket and never come out. What happens? You plan to work hard, but 5 minutes later, you open YouTube for a quick break. You want to finish a project, but your brain just wants to eat, sleep, and cry silently. Solution: and sleep well, eat properly, and give yourself breaks. No one can run a marathon while constantly exhausted. 4. You have no reward, so your brain loses interest. Imagine working all day with 0 rewards. It is no different than working hard and not getting paid. The truth about your brain: if there is no reward, it will not work. Rewards boost motivation. Solution: finished a small task? Reward yourself with a good cup of coffee. Wrote 5 pages of a report? Watch an episode of your favorite show. Worked out? Eat something tasty, but maybe not 3 slices of pizza. Good news: motivation is not magic. You do not need to wait for inspiration to strike. Motivation comes from action. Keep reading to learn how to stay fired up, even when you feel lazy and just want to snuggle in bed. Part 2. Hacks to stay motivated. 1. Action first. Inspiration will follow. Did you know motivation is like Wi-Fi? It is not always available, but if you actively try to connect, you will get a signal. Instead of waiting for motivation, take action first. Laziness fades away when you actually start working. Trick: Set a 5-minute timer and start working immediately. Once 5 minutes pass, you will not want to stop. 2. Break tasks into small chunks. Ever seen a gigantic pizza and thought, how am I supposed to eat this? But then you slice it into pieces, and 15 minutes later, it is all gone. Work is the same. If you set a goal like, today, I will read 100 pages, your brain will kiwi, panic, and escape to social media. But if you say, let me read just 5 pages, your brain will agree without a fight. And before you know it, you might end up reading more. Lesson learned. Break tasks down to trick your brain into starting before it realizes what is happening. 3. Reward yourself for each task. Your brain loves rewards. Without something to look forward to, it will suggest scrolling TikTok instead. So create motivation with exciting rewards. Finished a task? Watch a funny video, but do not fall into the one more episode trap. Wrote a report? Enjoy a delicious cup of coffee. Worked out? Eat a healthy treat. 4. Make your work environment fun. If your workspace is as boring as a history class at 2 p.m., your brain will try to escape. Solution? Spice up your workspace. Play soft music. Because music can, trick your brain into thinking you are relaxing, not working. Decorate your desk with odd lights, plants, or cool gadgets to make it feel more inspiring. Lesson learned. If your environment is boring, your brain will find ways to escape. Create a space that motivates you instead. Part 3. Final takeaways. How to stay motivated even when you feel uninspired. Motivation is not magic. It comes from action. Do not wait for inspiration. Start now. Break tasks down to avoid overwhelm. Use rewards to keep your brain engaged. Create a fun workspace to stay motivated. Forget perfection. Just start. If this article fired you up and made you want to take action immediately, hit like, share, and subscribe to Life Skills for more motivation.